Hey everybody, it's Anaconda Squeeze here once again in Skyrim on the PS4. Today I'm bringing you a very special mod. This is one that's been out for almost actually exactly a year now, and one that I have wanted to do for a bit but keep getting distracted by bouncy castles and such. This is the Great City of Solitude mod brought to us by Be Very of A. That is the creator's name, Be Very of A. I'll have a link down below for you guys to check it out. But this is kind of a crazy mod. So what it does is we all are aware of Solitude. We all know what happens. We're all very familiar with this East Empire Company warehouse. It kind of just like the docks of Skyrim. Usually people will spawn in here and kind of do some stuff. It's an easy way to get around. It's typically kind of boring though. Even like Cotla's Farm, like there isn't a whole lot outside of Solitude. Solitude's like the big city. It's where everything's kind of happening, but nothing's really outside the walls. So what this one does is actually makes this whole area outside the walls here, even across the bay, just rejuvenated and like more appropriate for how big the city above is, where all the royalty's living up there. This is kind of where the people are living, an extension of the city rather than like just like an area outside of it. And I have to say, like, it is insane how big this is. Like, they've put a whole other like part of a mountain over here. It's actually, you can't see it right now because I'm too far away of it rendering in, but there's actually a mountain up in this area right here. But just look at it already, like these walls and these buildings right here. There's NPCs that have been added in. This is a huge extension of Solitude, and I'm super excited to get into it. The good news is it doesn't seem to affect the missions that are so far behind where it usually goes. In this area on the map, there's typically some missions going on in here. There's one for a creation club mod and stuff like that, but I've been able to do those so far. I just actually went and tested out one of them by accident because I didn't actually know it made this like cliffside in here. But starting off, we've got a farm that we're walking into. We're going to kind of take this step by step. We're not going to get into too much detail. I'm not going to go into every single house unless we have one that looks overly cool, like Jacob's house has a lock on it. We've got guards out here. I really like that the guards have been extended, and it has this lit up path that walks all the way in. See, and this is like that kind of like slight mountain I'm talking about. It's all built in on the side here, and then we have it continuing on over there. That's actually where the mission was, and I was hoping to spawn there and get a picture and kind of see how it went, but I didn't realize this cliff kind of would be in the way. We have a nice bridge over top of the water, so nothing is hindered here. We've got more guards to go into. This is the estuary fortress. That's kind of cool. Okay, we've got some death bells. What's in here? This is the south side barracks. And then down here, we've got actually another ship hitched up here. I do want to say that if you are using the Dreamweaver mod, it does have a little bit of clipping issues only in aesthetics. Like it looks like, I believe the ship is half parked in that tower. From what the dev notes say is you can still use all the stuff on the ship. You can still fast travel. You can still do all that fun stuff. But it does have a bit of clipping. So if you're okay with it looking a little bit odd, then go ahead and keep using the Dreamweaver mod if you're able. I know that we are having a little bit of issues with it. Let's check out the barracks just very quickly. Nothing too insane. I've been playing a little bit of Fallout, so my buttons are slightly backwards, and I apologize if I have a bit of issues. Nothing insane in here. Just some boys talking about nonsense. Doesn't look like anything crazy is going on. So we wasn't really expecting anything insane in here. I just wanted to kind of check and see how detailed these buildings would be, and it looks like so far quite detailed. There's food to steal, there's beds, like it's got an appropriate amount of stuff, which is nice. If you're going to add more guards and you're going to add more NPCs, having those houses that are fully decked out and having those barracks where they can actually live and survive is going to be a necessity, and I'm very glad that we have that so far. I was hoping there'd be kind of like a bridge over to that side. I don't really know where we're going or if we're even supposed to be here. I don't think we are. So just a barracks on this side, which is kind of cool, and then Jacob's house, but it looks like over here is where the real action is. So we'll kind of hop down this way here and swim around the boat. We'll kind of see exactly what's going on, because we just did a few missions on this side on the stream series, and it was incredibly different. We had to walk around. There wasn't any of this stuff here. We were able to walk the full way around on the inside. I can already see that there's going to be, yeah, look, this is all blocked off. This is so cool. I love this. I'm already so on board, so involved, so on board. Whose house is this? This is Frederick's house. Now we're going to check in here just really quick because I want to see an example of the players' houses just to make sure that they are like the barracks, that they're looking up to snuff. And already I can tell you that it looks like they're going to be. This is fantastic. Maybe a little bit of stuff missing here. Something didn't clip in. Let's upstairs. We've got our bed, ceiling for chest. This is perfect. Let's head back out into exactly what we want to see. We want to start exploring that other side of the bay. I'm so excited for this. This looks like an amazing mod. Like, just look at this. Like, entrance walled off here, completely sealed. This is the east gate. We got guards coming over here to be on duty. This is gorgeous. This fits in so well. This is like by far already my favorite Solitude mod. This is beautiful. I don't know. It's open to Skyrim. I want to know where this goes or if it's going to break the game. Oh no, okay. It just puts us upstairs. Oh, okay. Alright. That's not terrible. I wish it said something other than open to Skyrim, but hey, like, we're probably being a little bit pickier than we should be at the moment. Oh, and we entered over there? And we spawned up there. That's kind of cool. This is the entrance into Solitude. Perfect. That's still there. Like, this, having this all here is just blowing my mind, considering we were just here walking and it was so empty and so bland. And now it's like bursting with life. This is amazing. There's so many boats. Like, this is the bustling harbor it should be with having it be Solitude's house, or Solitude's harbor rather. Oh, it's just gorgeous. There's little shop things down here. What's this gonna be? This is the EEC warehouse eggs are east, so that's the actual entrance now. Okay. That is hugely better than, like, what was it? It was like a little shack before. This is all it was. It was this shack was all it was, and now it's like this massive, gigantic building for this giant corporation that it is. I'm loving this. This is amazing so far. I wish that there were stairs up here, but hey. Let's run back this way really quickly. Again, we're not going to go into every single house. I just want to kind of have a peek at what's going on, make sure we know that stuff's like the general gist of what's happening. I'm essentially just looking for how lore friendly and playable it is, like how well does it fit in with the surroundings. And I think so far it's exceeding my expectations. There's a lot of locked houses that you could probably lockpick your way into, which is good because we're going to have all these NPCs walking around, all these guards. You need to have houses for them. Oh, just look how cool this looks. This is how it should have been done in the game. This is one of the few mods where I wish that this is how the game had put together. This is phenomenal. Empire Trader. I thought those were maybe little doors. Oh, just gorgeous. I was very skeptical when I saw this mod in the load list, and like I'm so happy that we went with it anyways. The dev notes do say to put it as low as you can in the load order. We have it right on the bottom, and I don't believe I have anything too crazy that kind of meshes with the world. I don't think I have anything that's really changing the Solitude exterior, so just make sure that if you have anything that changes the exterior of Solitude, you do some tests first, have some backup saves and everything ready before you go into it. So far, this is phenomenal. I've got zero lag. I do have a bunch of other mods that are kind of affecting the general area. I've got like the Spring Trees mod on and some other stuff like that, but nothing too insane. We have access to the farm very nicely, just outside the gate, still getting the protection. This is a beautiful mod. I cannot stop singing its praises. This is phenomenal. This makes it look so much better. It fits in with the world so well. This is probably going to be my mod list forever. This is fantastic. This is how I wish the game looked. This is what our entrance to actual Solitude. Yes, it is.
Watch the skies.
Oh wait, let's have a look up here. Perfect. I was not mistaken. I was worried that they had taken the door out somehow, and I was just forgetting it. We've got the trader camp outside, and I want to just check up here as the last bit that we're going to look at. Oh, okay. Let's have a quick peek in here and see what's going on. I can't even like pretend to pronounce that Penticulus Oculus Outpost Solitude.
Need something?
Okay, just having a quick look up here. There's Pentis as an agent. Sorry. Wow. I'm just bad all over. This is wonderful. And I do like so far, a big thing for me is always having the inside of the buildings match the outside of the buildings. I think so far it's doing a very good job. We have a very tall building, and we have more stories going up than we have really stories going wide. I feel like they've all kind of, just for the few that I've looked at, sort of fit this aesthetic, which I do really appreciate. We don't have like a town full of TARDISes where everything's bigger on the inside. We're whipping around kind of fast, and I do apologize for how fast we're kind of going around here. I just want to make sure we don't have too long of a video. We don't want to take up all of your time, and we want to leave some mysteries. We just want to touch on the important parts, like how well it fits in the world. The rendering from up here, I'm not going to say I'm not surprised that it's not the greatest thing from this high up. But when we were down there, we definitely got a huge view. Again, like I said, I'm going to put the mod down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like. And if you haven't already, guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to hit the bell as well, we do a streaming series where we check out some of the other mods that are maybe too long or too small for their own video here on this series. So we do check out some extra ones there if you want to be a part of that stuff. And we always try to give you at least a day's heads up of when we're doing our streams so you can kind of plan accordingly. And then eventually, sadly it does take me a little bit longer, but eventually we do edit those videos down into kind of a compilation, or just like the highlights parts, just so you can kind of see what's going on with each video. This has been a beautiful mod. My name is Anaconda Squeeze, and until next time, I will see you all later. Bye!